Hey guys, and welcome to what is my first actual unboxing slash initial impressions video. And today I have some Leatherman goodies. Now, I've been a fan and a user of Leatherman for the best part of the last 3.5 to 4 years, so quite a few years, and my Leatherman of choice has been the MUT. One hell of a solid bit of gear. Weighs a lot in comparison to other Leathermans, but the construction is second to none. Very, very, very solid, and has a lot of useful tools if you're to shooting, whether it's for work, for example, in the military, or as a contractor, or as a hunter, which is one of the reasons I originally got this. However, I don't really shoot anymore, and once again, put my phone on silent. I don't really shoot anymore, so when I go out camping, this was still my kind of go-to multi-tool. But I've since reconsidered trying to lighten my pack up a little bit, or just get rid of things I don't really need. So I've been kind of on the lookout for a replacement for the MUT. Actually, I'll keep this out here so we can see comparison. And instead, I got the Leatherman Skeletool. So, I mean, in unboxings, people crap on about the actual packaging, but you know, this kind of just came in a box. Voila. Here is the Skeletool, and also I've got a case for it. I've got the a bunch of bit drivers and also the extender. But anyway, this is the main thing I want to talk about. The Skeletool CX. One of the first things you notice is, holy hell, the size difference. And even though you can't feel the weight difference, there's going to be a whole bunch of numbers down the bottom telling you the difference in weight, it is significantly different. So obviously this one being much, much lighter. If we open these guys up, there we go. So there is the Leatherman MUT, and here is the Skeletool CX. So there is a noticeable size difference as well, from the pincers to the handles, etc. It's not so much a review of the MUT, so I'll pop it to the side for the minute, but also a review or a first look at the Leatherman CX Skeletool. So look, my first impressions, I've only had it for a couple of hours now. For the size, wow, I first opened the box and I'm used to that big guy over there, and for the size, I must say, it actually feels really, really solid. Sits in the hand quite well, and even though the tools here are a lot smaller, the pliers here are a lot smaller, they seem really, really solid, and like they'll be able to do a really, really good job. I haven't used it yet, but I mean, you can see the size comparison between the two already. The other thing, I guess, the other big ticket item in this knife is the blade. So nice, simple, one-handed operation. It is actually the blade the whole way, so it doesn't have any serrated edges like the MUT does. I'll show you. Where is it on this side? So the MUT here, blade in comparison, has some serrated edges. I really am not a fan of serration. I have no real use for it. I'd rather just have a whole blade. A big ticket item for the blade on the Leatherman Skeletool is the steel, 154 cm. Good quality, solid steel. The blade itself is nice and firm. You have a nice little notch here for your finger, and I can tell that using this blade will be a pleasure because it's just such a nice feeling solid blade. Another reason, I'll pop here, grab my flint. I like this blade. It doesn't have any coating on it. It's from here. It makes for a really good fire striker. So there we go. So it'll be able to double up a little bit as a fire striker. It does seem to leave a few marks here on the blade, but I didn't buy this to baby it. I'm definitely going to use it. You can see I broke, or my friend actually broke, the bronze scraper here on the Leatherman MUT. In either case, this is the Leatherman Skeletool CX. You also have here a bit driver. Now with the bit driver, a nice simple release. Now it stays in there quite firm, there's no problems. Press it, comes out. There is a spare bit kept in the handle. I'm still learning where everything is, right here. Now it is reasonably easy to get at with your finger or fingernail. So it's got a little groove in here, and it's simply pop your finger in there and push it out. The other way, if you are struggling to get it, is, well, you're going to change this bit out anyway, so take this bit and from here actually use it to get the next bit out. So that actually is another quick and easy way to change. I saw in the videos that I was watching a lot of people struggling with getting that bit out. None of them seem to realize that you can actually use the bit which you're going to be taking out and putting in here. So you can do it that way. So that's the Leatherman CX Skeletool. I really don't have too much more to say because I haven't used it for that long. My initial impressions are quite good. I was a little bit skeptical when I first picked it up that it's not quite as heavy, it doesn't feel quite as solid, but just playing around with it, it feels quite good. The accessories I got here are the bit extender and also the bit kit. So there's actually two there, and also not to mention the pouch here, so that'll go in there. You can fit two in there, but I think this one will be really the big ticket item, and from here this might go into the side. So there's my little kit there, and that whole thing weighs less than the Leatherman by itself without any bits or anything like that. Just to show you how the extender works as well. Nice and simple. The other thing I like, it really locks in there when you want to use the screwdriver, so boom, it's again nice and solid, nice and firm. So from here the bit extender, in we go, good, and now you have an extended bit drive. It should work quite well. Alright guys, so this has been an unboxing and a first look at the Leatherman Skeletool CX. Thanks for watching, and I'll do a follow-up with once I've actually used it. Cheers guys.